So before continuing on our main quest, just want to show off some more of the cooperative training. And hey, look who's a potential partner. Eat shit, Eren.
That's so goofy how they animated. Huh? Oh, of course you do that.
Linkle's remembering the time she knocked Eren on his ass. And
she air punched him. They didn't even touch.
Also, I upgraded my Tiger Zero to the King Tiger Zero. And
so
got some
more silly damage numbers?
Yep, and check out how expensive the skill that gives you just one extra of each inventory item. 15. That's a lot. And spoilers, Eren getting knocked on his ass is a very common theme later on in this series.
He deserves it.
And here's a neat little, lore for the weapons that they use. Apparently, it shoots off two spears. One goes into the Titan, and the other one goes into a nearby tree. And the last video I mentioned how only some of the scouts were able to go into the forest, the rest were ordered to just stand outside. What this scene omits is Jean getting pissed off at a superior officer who's not really telling him what's going on and pulling out his sword and going, it's not uncommon for commanders to be killed by their subordinates and then marked as simply missing.
Ah, the wonders of fragging.
Now, here's an odd thing. Linkle has her, the handle of her blades in her hands for some reason.
Yeah. Manpower wouldn't fix that, it's how it was used.
The phrasing. So I think it may have been Double Negative or no, actually I think it was you, NGDB, who mentioned people who have to make hard decisions. Well, literally that's the thing right here.
That the choice of having, well, the notion of having the hard man making hard decisions in fiction is itself a choice of how you view problems and solutions.
Now, the mission was keep Titans from going into the forest, but you can see on the map there's clearly Titans already there.
Well, the abnormal, but...
something...
I'm not certain where the abnormal is on that mini-map.
So the abnormal are these ones that have like the weird, like, crawling anim... It looks like they're climbing something almost in their little icon compared to the other ones, which are just
several
like...
of them have that. Okay.
Yeah. And something that's kind of annoying in this mission, for whatever reason, you cannot call in your horse. So don't go out to the field because you'll just be hoofing it for most of the... Not, I say hoofing it when I say you can't use a horse, but you know,
not be
walking.
hoofing it.
And in a surprising bit of gameplay here, they actually build level 3 automated artillery, and it's actually useful because the Titans are actually coming towards you.
Huh.
And the lack of a horse thing, I mean, I know I shit-talked horses before, but when you miss them, you really kind of miss them. Because since I have to be boosting around all over, I will constantly run out of gas. And right there, I was so close to being able to finish off the Titan by throwing my blades, but it had just a smidge of health left. And here we go. I mentioned smoke signal colors, and yeah, once the timer starts to run out, it turns into a purple smoke flare.
Forget what you said purple smoke flare was supposed to be in the original fiction?
It was an emergency signal. So when John, Armin, and Reiner were, you know, after they got knocked out by the female Titan, one of them fires off a purple flare, and then Krista wanders on by, notices it, and gives them their horses.
Yeah, I don't remember the purple smoke.
I'm pretty sure it was a purple one. Yeah, John goes, yeah, that's the emergency flare when he fires it off. When they were debating on who to leave behind.
Red, green, and yellow.
Yeah, so yellow in this game only happens in post-game stuff, where if you do a mission where a character dies, you'll get a side mission where they fire off a yellow flare and you can save them. That's how you get the extra friendship scenes after they, you know, are supposed to no longer be in the game.
Meanwhile, in gameplay here, we just heard that it's past Armin's bedtime.
And yeah, look at them, they're just heading straight on for that cannon. A lot of them have a significant chunk of their like nade damage done, but the cannon can't seem to actually deal the finishing blow.
Yeah, I don't know, it's like, I guess it's just area of effect.
Something. God damn it. That's why I don't like cannons. They keep making the Titans jerk around, so I screw up my attacks. Gotta
I
say,
wonder, like, what's the rate of fire on those cannons anyways? Because if you had, like, a little bar that filled up... and had them fire every time it filled, then you could probably get a better sense of the rhythm of what was going on, but I don't know if they wanted to have that in this game, or if they specifically decided to eschew that for the sake of these sort of
I want to say maybe 5 seconds.
Combat.
Oh, also a little bit earlier, I used off one of those assistance flares, which lets you call in or to recruit someone nearby without having to actually walk up to them and press B. And I'm trying to also capture more Titans because you get stuff for it.
I mean, why not?
Yeah. Honestly, I think you might get better rewards than if you killed it normally.
I mean, I'm kind of reminded of how Saponicate poster put it. Just free shit.
Oops. Namba almost got and made a meal of it right there.
Is that the first, like... What's it? The first combat-based cooldown we've seen people do, or am I just not as familiar with the other cooldowns that people have?
Are you talking about like the team-up attacks?
Yeah.
No, we've seen a few, but
yeah. Well, sorry, in this episode at least.
In this episode, though, yeah. I don't think there was any last episode either because all the unique NPCs just weren't joining our side, which also kind of happened here. Krista and Ymir never joined, even though we helped them out. And what's funny is I don't think these two characters were really here during this portion of the anime. That is Nanamba and Galgar. But he, beautiful man that he is, builds a level 3 resupply base, so that's a full restock there.
Oh, I was kind of wondering when we saw the cutscene earlier, and it's showing up here too, obviously. What are those cartridges or whatever that are hanging off the back of Linkle's blade thing?
The gas canisters?
No. Those are on top. There are a bunch of far smaller things that look like shotgun cartridges or whatever.
Those may just be the blade holders.
It's easier to spot in the cutscene, I guess, because you don't have Linkle hopping around like mad.
Yeah. Probably point off in the next cutscene.
You know, this is not what laser hair removal was supposed to be.
An unforeseen setback.
Elvin, 仁王ぞ。方角は全方位から多数同時に。
So it's before this they kind of mentioned how the female Titan kind of led a whole bunch of Titans to attack one section of the formation earlier when it was still in formation. So yeah, apparently she can just command Titans to head in certain directions.
女型の巨人を狙っているのか。
全方位から巨人出現。
総員戦闘開始。女型の巨人を死せよ。
So yes, nobody has any idea what's going on, and
I was wondering if Linko would be allowed to take them.
Yeah, they just look at all those damage numbers popping up from just hitting nearby Titans.
oh yeah.
And you can kind of hear Hanj in the background making her noises.
Of course, Hanj would be making noises about damaging Titans in the right or wrong way.
I just love that they added that detail to have her specifically yell out randomly while she's flying around Titans.
Can you damage the female Titan?
So you can't actually target her, but you can damage her. We'll see that a little bit later,
Okay,
actually.
yeah, I was curious if, like, they suddenly give her cutscene invincibility, or, well, not cutscene invincibility, mission invincibility or not. So, I guess not.
Nah, yeah. So, you know, we'll just let the Titans gather up first. May as well set down a few more, mining bases.
どんどん巨人が集まってくるよ。私たちには興味がないみたいだ。なぜ？
軍隊長、考えるのは後にしましょう。
行きますわよ。ゲルナさん、頼みますわよ。長野さん。
Oh, okay.
I have no idea what's going on
Okay,
here.
we're not stuck in the tree anymore.
逃がしませんわ。ぶっ倒して差し上げます。
And unfortunately, I did try to attempt to recruit like the other named characters by using the recruitment flare thing, but it just didn't work here. So, you know, just 3 more minutes of defending the female Titan. Kind of stick around while waiting for more Titan reinforcements, I guess.
What could possibly go wrong?
And yeah, you can't recruit anyone.
She's just standing there.
With this many Titans around, my nose is worthless. Where are the Titans, Mish? Or Mike, as his name is sometimes pronounced. So, what have you all been doing today?
Groceries, listening to music.
Usual work
Beating all
stuff.
these Titans. Beating all these Titans is out of the question. What Titans?
Bunch of it is just like hammering Alt Tab to go between 2 different windows for like bank lookup stuff.
Well, that sounds fun. So look at the female Titan health. Give it a second.
Oh my.
I did more damage to the Titan than the other Titans did.
Yeah, like, she has surprisingly little health, but then again, the other Titans were basically doing nothing to her.
I thought about speeding this part up, but thought it was just funny.
This
that
is
apparently
pretty
the game
hilarious.
didn't-
This is pretty hilarious knowing what's about to happen next.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I guess I'll see.
Yeah, I guess the game just didn't account that you would kill the Titans that quickly.
I think they could rubber band it a bit more. Just like, okay,
Seriously.
we'll spawn more stuff if you run out of
Because
things
there
to kill.
are... You may have like seen it sometimes on the minimap, but there are like more Titans like way further outfield
Yeah.
And I actually was going to head that way, but you can't summon your horse. So I would have had to just run out to the Titans. So yeah, my fun today was playing Baldur's Gate and throwing stuff at people.
Oh, see what I mentioned with the cartridges?
Oh, I see what you mean now. That's a good question. What the hell are those? Maybe, you know, we had the big gas canisters for our ODM gear. Maybe those are just little canisters for our paintball guns. I don't know.
I think that's just gamer lighting.
Oh, hey, look, Titans came back.
Yep.
And then that day, something awakened in Irwin. I'm not apologizing for that.
森の西側に集結し、陣形を再展開。カラネスクに帰還せよ。
Now look on like the Titan like center and leftish. On the next time it shows a whole bunch of them.
なんて面だ。てめえ、そりゃ。敵には全てを捨て去る覚悟があったということだ。まさか。自分ごと巨人に。
Look, he's holding a leg bone.
Oh yeah.
抹消するとは。
Kind of funny.
Just waggling it around. I didn't even notice that my first time around. Well, we tried and we failed.
Even if the gameplay couldn't actually bother to reflect that.
Nope.
It's almost as if we were never here.
I would have preferred if they just kept spawning in Titans and you know the female Titan health would just emptied out to 0 irregardless because there were just so many. That would have been better.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
like just start doing that after the timer finishes.
Yeah.
今はな。俺の班を呼んでくる。待てリヴァイ。ガスと刃を補充していく。時間が惜しい。十分足りると思うが、なぜだ。命令だ。従え。
So he does kind of say that in the anime, but then he also kind of like further expands that, hey, we didn't see the person that controls the Titan in that pile. Also just realized, I think the reason that we can see the handles in Linkle's hands, because she's supposed to be holding the blades, because that's how the model works. But they were like, wait, that particular sword has like a 4-foot long blade, so we need to disable that portion of it during the scene.
Just quick and dirty solution to make them not wave through everybody's faces and clip during the cutscene.
Yeah, I don't know why the translations haven't being so coy in this section.
How many seasons of the anime had come out by the time this was released?
I think it was pretty much all the way up to maybe the 3rd season, and then the DLC adds the final season stuff.
Yeah, I wonder why they would be so coy, as you put it. But,
Especially since the prologue is way past this section.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, later.
Bye.
Bye.